Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We are here in Savannah, Georgia. Famous Savannah, Georgia. A lot of history here. There's actually a lot of history from Oliver's ancestors here that we have discovered over the past couple days. And we decided to do a trip out here just to kind of do a sort of staycation, if you will. It's about 4.5 hours from Orlando here. And right now you can see above me, we are in Factors Row. And you can see it says 310 East Factors Walk here. So this area here is supposedly haunted. And you can see here, these right here, these are tunnels that actually lead into the city, which is on the other side of this brick wall. We're actually down low, and we actually had to walk down some stairs to get down here. You probably saw that in the intro there. But these covered holes in the wall, these were tunnels that led into the city, and it is believed that, oh my god, looking in these windows is creepy AF. It is said that in these tunnels, if you listen closely, you can sometimes hear the voices of children, men, women, and children of former slaves who, back in the 1700s, they were brought here before these buildings were even built. They were brought here. This is where they were bought and sold, and then once they were sold, they would be marched through these tunnels into the city and into the buildings that were there. So there's quite a bit of history here. Afterwards, in the 1800s, it became Factors Row because back in the day, the people that would sell different goods, mostly cotton, they were called factors back in the day. And so during that time, they started building these buildings, and they would move the goods across these bridges here. You can see them behind me. And it's said that if you listen closely, sometimes you can hear the slaves, although mostly, or the voices of the men, women, and children. But mostly what I'm hearing are frogs right now. The frogs are really loud. Chef and Charlie are here. They're just actually over by the river. So River Walk is actually on the other side of these buildings. And that is where the ships would come in the 1700s with slaves. That's where they would come in. And then as the decades and centuries went by, they would continue to use that area as a port. And to this day, it's still used as a port for Savannah. Let's take a walk, let's look around and see what we can find here. Look at this, dude. Oliver found these two. These are definitely like doors that used to be here. And the thing is the tunnels still exist. The tunnels are still in there. They just blocked it. They just closed the openings. I don't know. You want to keep walking? On the top here? Or like in the windows or anything?
On the bridges.
Yeah. This is like creeping me out. We're gonna go back that way in a little bit, but check that. Look at this. Look at all these bridges here. This is cool. Okay, so you can see like they have cameras that are here in Factors Walk, so don't mess around when you're back here. Oh, what's this? Is this like, what is this? Oh, it's just a hole in the brick. That's all. It's not anything. So during the Civil War, actually, General Tecumseh eventually made it here, and this area temporarily became basically the Union headquarters. And there's actually a brewery. I forget the name of the brewery, but there's a brewery in which these tunnels, it goes to one of those breweries. And when General Tecumseh was able to capture Savannah, that brewery was actually a medical facility. God, these holes right here are so creepy. Right? So, yeah, that brewery actually became a medical facility. And, yeah. Yeah.
Cautionary stairs.
Oh, I don't want to go up there. Dude, look at this old building here. Whoa, look at this, like, this is crazy. Savannah is so cool because there's like all these little alleyways and stuff like this. This is so rad. Dude, what was that? What was that noise? It was a door? Did somebody come out? Did somebody come out? I heard a noise.
There's a door.
Oh. Okay. So we're actually staying at East Bay Inn, which is a part of the Historic Inns of Savannah group. And the Old Harbor Inn is also a part of this group. It's actually a really cool historical section of Savannah. But the one that we're staying in is literally up there and across the street. Don't go that way. Never go that way.
Oh, if she'd have kept on going down that way, she'd have gone straight to that castle.
I'm just gonna film, and if I hear stuff, I don't know. So our hotel, the East Bay Inn, it's room 325, that is supposedly haunted by a ghost that they have named Charlie because he was, I guess, a worker that used to work in the building before it was a hotel, and he died there. So yeah, you can hear the traffic literally there. See, that's how close we are to the traffic. It might be kind of hard to hear things. So holy shit, I swear I saw somebody like just now, just like super fast in that door with the light on. It was probably just like my imagination. They have a lot of cameras around here to like watch the businesses. So again, if you do decide to come out here late at night, please be respectful. Even if there aren't cameras, just be respectful. Yeah, there's this one. How can you hear through the brick though? And through all the traffic, I don't know. Can you hear anything? I can't hear anything. Wah, wah.
I thought there was a knocking from there.
And this one too, like, these tunnels are gnarly. Like, what are they? Oh, can you hear through these holes?
Where?
Is there anything in there? Hello?
Oh yeah, you can hear through that.
Dude, it hella echoes.
Oh man, I can definitely hear the wind.
The wind blowing through there? Oh man. Hello?
Whoa. Hello.
Yeah, it does. Oh man, it echoes. Gross. Alright, so Charlie's here. Here comes Chef. Let me see. Can you see anything down the... Holy crap, that goes really far down. Oh my god, you can see in there. Oh, can you guys see anything in the holes? Nothing?
If I see an eye in there,
And here's more of those tunnels. Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh my god.
I want to...
Listen, listen. Shine your light in there and let's listen. Chef, go over there.
If I see something?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It does go in there. That. Oh my god. There's also, you can see the wall in there. Go to this side. Oh my god.
Interesting. I'm gonna put my face in there. If I get spooked, that's my own fault.
Can you see anything in there? Hey, can you guys see anything in there? Hello?
That's spooky.
Oh my god. Okay, there.
I can turn this up. Hold up, I'm trying to get that bottom part.
Oh my god, look at that. That's crazy.
So are these... Wait, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. Why would you need 5?
I don't know. This is spooky AF.
Not someone...
I can't see because your light. No, don't put your phone in there. We're not going to get it back.
I'm trying to get my light down there. Okay, yeah, you can see the wall.
Jeez.
That's a tight space. That's just...
Yeah. So that tunnel, that one with the hole in the wall that we saw, it goes underneath this road here.
Wait, hold on.
Right? It's got to. Because it goes into the city. You're not going to see...
So I would imagine, I'm trying to hear me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would imagine
Yeah.
the ships came in.
Yes.
What is down here is probably where they held.
Yes. That's exactly right. That's what I was reading in the history.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh,
And
sorry,
then
there's bugs.
Like, obviously these buildings
Yeah.
for auctioning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the buildings were built afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I was discussing this in the intro, actually, the history of Factors Walk. So Factors Walk, all these buildings were built afterwards, but they did bring people through here because the docks were set here. And it's actually still a port. They still use it to deliver goods and stuff, just further down, not necessarily out here. Okay, so we left Factors Walk because the further down that we were going to go, there was actually some people who were drinking and stuff, and there was one guy who was sleeping on a bench, so we didn't want to bring the kids over there because there's a bunch of bars that are like on that end. So we decided not to go down there. So now we are actually going to Madison Square, where there is supposedly another like haunting at this square. So we are, I think it's about a half mile away is what Chef said, from Factors Walk to Madison Square. And right now we're actually in Reynolds Square, you can see behind me. So in Savannah, if you don't know already, there are all these squares that are like parks, public areas, and one of them was where they filmed Forrest Gump. So where he's sitting on the bench. Now that bench isn't actually real. The bus stop and the bench aren't actually real. They actually put that there. But that's where these squares are where that was filmed. Square, and this square is named after Oglethorpe, who founded the city of Savannah.
Across the wire where he was holding a stick, but he wasn't next to me. He didn't have a stick and there was no wire. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was
Something grabbed your leg.
Well, it was like it grazed my leg.
Okay, so fun fact, what I was just now reading is that they're trying to confirm it, but there's every website that I'm reading is saying that this square is actually a mass grave of a lot of the dead soldiers from the Revolutionary War. Yeah, and it's said that some of them may not have even been fully like dead, that they were mortally wounded, but still like they may have had a heartbeat or whatever. They just weren't moving. And of course, you know, they didn't know about CPR or anything like that back in the day. So they buried everybody here, and there could be tons of stuff underneath us. Maybe that's why I was reaching towards your legs. So this here, Sergeant Jasper, is one of the soldiers that's rumored to, like, he died a few hundred yards from here, and then apparently he was brought here. Yeah, and this was actually, so this was before the Civil War. This is the Revolutionary War. So this goes further back. This is between the French that were the Revolutionary War here. So that goes before. That goes further back. 1779. Right? Am I right? Oh my god. That'd be so embarrassing. I'm not. I don't really know my... I know my history is more well known like 1918, like First World War and on. So it's good that we're here because I'm learning more about the Revolutionary War.
Oh my god, Jenny.
Ooh, I don't know. So now when you walk through here, the rumor is that sometimes you'll see like a shadowy figure walking towards you and you don't know what it is, and then it just kind of disappears. It's of a tall man that you'll see walking through here. It's about 11:30 right now, so it's not the witching hour of 3 a.m.
So like where in this area is it?
The mass grave?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's like spread out.
It's spread out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There were so many.
Oh my gosh, there's a cockroach right there.
Charlie found another cockroach. There's cockroaches everywhere, so maybe that's why. I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and maybe, I don't know, where Chef was when he felt whatever it was. I'm just gonna wait here for a minute.
Do a mass grave unless it's for like a budget thing.
I don't know. A budget thing. I think there was no buildings here. None of this was here. No, none of this was here. So,
like, why would they do a mass grave?
because that's, I mean, it's war. That's what they
I mean,
did.
no kidding, but like, look up north. Look at the huge war.
Did they had mass graves up there too?
They did?
Yeah.
How did they mass grave?
Yeah. This was before like the rules of war, rules of engagement, I guess, that we have now. So I think he was standing over here when he felt it.
I don't know. It was like,
I don't know, but it is like deathly still right now. There's nothing moving.
except for a couple people over there.
We'll get over there. There's nothing moving above us. Sorry, I'm waiting for something to happen. Do you guys see anything behind me? I hear sirens. So one of the cool things about Savannah, they're gonna talk, but one of the cool things about Savannah, can you see those lamps? Those are actual gaslit lamps, and they're all over the city here, and it's so cool. They're actual, like the old gaslit lamps. Very cool. Can you imagine just how dark this street must have been with only the gaslit lamps and none of the street lights? It's just the gaslit lamps. I don't know I'm not seeing any markers from it. If there were any poles down here that were also gaslit, that would be way rad. So this is Juliet Low, and this is the first Girl Scout headquarters. But look, there's a gaslit lamp, and look how dark it is back there. By the way, this building is supposedly haunted as well. Ooh. But yeah, that's how dark the alleyways and the streets would have been if it was just gaslit lamps. Now granted, it obviously wasn't just one gaslit lamp, but even if there were multiple back there, it's still totally dark. To the Colonial Park Cemetery, and we stopped here earlier today when it was actually open, but it closes at 8. And no, I am not going over this fence or going in, even if I find a hole into the cemetery, because we're respectful on the Awesome With Autism show. But when we first got here, towards the entrance over here to this side, sorry it's so dark, towards the entrance on this side, there was a grave of a mother and her 2-week-old baby. Like right at the entrance was where that one was. Holy cow. Okay. Dude, like that right there looked like a person. Oh my god. Yeah. Can you see it? It looked like a person.
Like standing at like a kneeling.
Yeah, like kneeling down right there. But it's not. That's not a person. But this cemetery goes back, I believe, like what we were reading to 1700s. Yeah. I just...
every time I look over there, it's that grave.
I heard something like to the right over here move. It's probably an animal, but I heard something move. You guys see anything out there? I don't know. A lot of the gravestones too are actually being supported by like these wood and metal supports, because a lot of them are so old they're falling down. So in order to preserve everything, they've got like these frames that are around the graves to keep them from deteriorating even further. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that, because we've been to like a lot of graves that are, or a lot of cemeteries that are pretty worn down, especially in Oregon, where they're all just beat up and they're like really, really buried into the ground. So, but this one seems to be pretty well preserved. Can you guys, I think the writing is on the other side of this one. Can you see anything back there?
No, but I can almost stick my head through. See that?
I'm not seeing anything. I think it's just a lot of bones, a lot of gravestones. That's pretty much it. But look at this, it is so still. There is nothing moving right now. It's just like a complete standstill of everything. Like, look at the moss isn't moving. Nothing is moving out here. It's completely dead. There's a kitty. Meow. Hey, kitty, kitty. You see the cat? He's hunting something. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. I see something.
I think he's doing
Maybe it's not a cat. Maybe it's a demon.
Stop. No, it's not. Oh, there's the kitty. Look, it's Binks. Hey, Binks.
Hi, Beans.
Hi, kitty.
Hi, Beans.
Hang on, he sees something. Like right there at the tip. Is that an owl on the ground?
Yes.
No, I think it's another headstone. I'm trying to see. Oh, no. I think it is a bird.
Wait, what?
Well, owls are big. Is it really?
That's a bird. It's leaning, so that means it's a
It
bird.
does look like a bird. Maybe it's a gravestone. I can't tell.
No, it's moving. It's a bird.
Is it moving? You think it's gonna
it's
fly
moving.
away? Can you see it, guys? Right there. That's what he's looking at. That thing. I don't know. I think it's a gravestone, like leaning back. Dude, if it gets up and flies away. See, Chef is trying to get it. Is that an animal? What is that? It does look like a bird that's like sitting on the ledge, right?
Where's Oliver going? Is it a bird
It's
dad?
got,
Brother on
it's got to be a gravestone.
It hasn't moved.
Yeah, I think it's a gravestone.
it? It was an optical illusion.
Oh, optical illusion, you say?
It looked like it was on the flat thing, but it was secretly off
Leaning, right?
Yeah, it was leaning.
Yeah.
Daddy, that thing
Are you
that we
looking at
just
it
saw
again?
Was
No.
No.
I
Oh.
was just wondering why my phone is picking up so much like.
Why it's so grainy?
No, it's like
What-
so
something touched the back of my
full
head.
of light.
Full of light. Oh, I don't know. Well, I mean, these phones
Something
do that
touched
now.
The back of my head.
Something touched the back of your head? Oh my gosh. It's probably a bug. You know how many bugs I've
No,
had?
it's a ghost. It went
You know how
like,
many
"Oop."
bugs that I have had touching the back of my head and flying into my hair today?
Oh my god, I felt it again. It was a bug.
It was a bug. Cemetery hours, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. All pets must be on a leash. And we did what? No, did you guys see? I'm tripping.
All pets.
Way down at the end. It was like an animal. Maybe it went across the walkway. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for our night self-guided tour of historic Savannah. We're gonna head back to our hotel. This is technically day one of our trip, even though we got in. We left on Sunday, but we didn't get in.
2 in the morning.
His flight into Orlando was just about 3 hours late. They were having problems with the flight coming from LA going up to San Francisco. So it got delayed by 3 hours, which delayed our road trip up here. So we got in super late to the hotel, but they were really accommodating over at the East Bay Inn. And in fact, our stay has been so far so good. I'll show you guys that maybe in another episode. I'll do just like a quick hotel tour because obviously we've been in the room already, so it's a little messy. Not too messy. But we are heading back. It is after midnight and these guys got to get to bed. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Oh, what? What's up?
Before you go check out my videos. I did an Easter egg hunt, went to MegaCon, and please sub and like to my videos. Ring the bell. Also, we saw Binks from Hocus Pocus,
Oh.
1 or 2. I don't know.
Oh, and so what's the name of your channel?
Oh, my name of my channel is called Charlie Awesome TV. Go check it out. I make some really funny videos. I'm gonna post some Roblox ones, maybe a fishing one, and a Battlefront one, which is a Star Wars game.
Yep, because we finally got the dual screens working, huh? Now we can record your
Yeah,
gaming.
so go check out my videos. Link in the
Description down below.
Down below.
All right, that about wraps it up.
Bye.
Bye.
Like and sub to Mommy's channel.